Hi, my name is Vishnuvardhan. I'd like to introduce project. I built a resilient email sending service in Node.js. The system is designed to send emails reliable across the multiple providers within built-in mechanism like retry logic, fallback handling, rate limiting, Idempotency, event status running, tracking. It is designed with the real world challenging in mind. It's like provider downtime, API limits, or duplicate request, and it is built to recover gracefully. The project structure. This is backend using JS, frontend using HTML, CSS, and JS. Back backend email service do Node.js, the main service that is coordinate everything. Mark provider, this is two fake mark provider used to for testing. Status store, this is for store email status and message IDs. Backend logger, handle basic rate limiting logic, log emails activities and errors. Rate limiter is it is handle basic rate limiting logic. Circuit breaker temporarily disable falling providers. Back QJS is similarly a job queue for bulk emails. Test, this is for unit test for all key features like retry logic, email services, fallback, rate limiting, independence works, add like multiple test cases in future. The the email service class accepts two providers, a primary and secondary, when you send a mail. Service sending via primary provider. It is the primary false. It is also automatically switched to secondary mail. Retry logic with exponential backoff. Retry logic. If the provider false is temporarily service retries within increased wait time 1 seconds, 2 seconds, 4 seconds, next 8 seconds, the given the provider time to recover with the flooding it is. So fallback mechanism. The fallback mechanism, if the all retries within primary provider fall, the system is gracefully fall back to secondary provider, keeping the process in resilient. This is the important ensure highly availability in production. Independent. Before sending the any emails, we check the whether is the message ID was already been recorded. If it's yes, the request is skipped to avoid duplicate emails. The prevents double sending in case accidentally retry. The next is rate limiting. To prevent absence the or flooding, the services include a simple rate limiter. It is tracked to how many emails have been sent recently and stop any client who is exceed the limits. This is protects user system and user provider squads. Status tracking. This service stores every email status like send, failed, retrying using this file. That can later be used to build a dashboard or auto retry queues. Circuit. If is a provider repeatedly falls, the circuit breaker trip and temporarily block it is. This is avoid wasting resources or broken providers. After cooldown period, the breaker resets automatically. Each action logging JS. Each action logged within time provider result and messaged ID. This is help with debugging and monitoring the production. QJS. This is a basic in memory queue that can be used to schedule but bulk emails or retry failed one email asynchronously, simulating how you use the job queue like bulk or testing. Testing the testing emails. I've written unit test to validate success or failures, scenarios, provider fallback, retry behavior, rate limiting, independent logic. So I will run this code. npm test. So all test cases is passed. Rate limiting, independent works, retry logic, fallbacks, status tracking. npm start. So provider failed attempt email sent to circuit open attempt. This is the third test cases. Status tracking like provider email ID something rate limiting. This is five test cases are exactly run all test cases. All test cases passes showing that the system is stable and well covered. The readme file. explain everything, how to install and run the project, how to test it, how to each module works, how to integrate it with the real API. Anyone can clone the repo and start testing and executing it minutes. This resilient email sending services modular, fault tolerant, and production ready. It is handle retry fallback rate limits and duplicate protection. It is full testable and executable within 5 changes. You can plug in production grade with email providers like Mailgun and SendGrid. Thank you. I am Vishnu and hopefully you enjoyed this work through. Let me you if you know you do like to see code, try demo or get GitHub link. Thank you.